Hello, this is Jair, and thank you for watching us. So stay tuned at this time. You will see us about 5:15 in the afternoon. So let's begin with the latest news in our country. So we see that the Colombian who earns about 240,000 pesos a month is no poor according to DANE. This is really amazing to see that how this government or the president Santos can think about that. That's so stupid. I say that they are like morons. They are morons. Whoever who earns 240,000 pesos a month is no poor. It was announced with drums and cymbals this week by Danny. However, the poverty rate rose. While in 2015 it was at 20.8%, and in 2016 it reached 28%. According to data in Colombia, 28% of the population, which total is 14 million people, live with these 247 700 pesos per month. That figure is equivalent to one person making 80,000 pesos a day. This means that before the government of Juan Manuel Santos, if a family earns less than half of a minimum wage, is not considered poor. According to Danny, if a Colombian receives about 240,000 pesos per month, is a middle extraction. It's really amazing. The man who really made this app in our country is crazy. This is the result if you disagree with the expenses of a low-income Colombian. For the rent of a room, you pay about $100. 100 pesos. For daily transportation, you pay 4,000 pesos. That's 80,000 pesos a month. When you come to the market, the Colombian will tighten his belt more. Buy the basics, and it's about 100,000 a month. This is only for food. If the Colombian has a wife and two children, he should spend 200 pesos per month. So, doing the sums, we see that the rent 100, food 100, transportation 8,000, and education 200,000. In total, we will be about 500,000 per month, which belies the figures given by the government because it is the double what Dane indicates not to be poor. It would lack 238,000 pesos to meet his basic needs. The Colombian would be able to buy neither soap to wash the clothes, nor the body, no toothpaste, no shampoo, no elements for cleaning, and he will have to cut his hair himself. If you're a woman, you should see how you buy hygienic towels monthly or reused cloth towels. So this is the latest news in our country. How can that be possible? So this is government's plan. Now going to the international news, we will go to the visit of the President Trump, the President of the United States. He was in Israel and he visited the holy city Jerusalem, the contested city, the most contested city in the world. We know that they are fighting that city. So of course, US President Donald Trump was in Israel and everyone saw him. But his sole stop was Jerusalem, a city where Israel's sovereignty is contested. For 2 days, US and Israeli flags might have floated together, but can the White House say he was definitely in Israel without making larger policy question? The President of the US visited different places in Israel. One of them, the Western Wall, you can see here, he prayed in the Western Wall, and he even put a letter inside the wall according to the Jewish tradition, according to the Jewish custom. And he used the Hebrew word shalom at, at times even wore a black kippah. You can see the US president with a black kippah wearing on his head. As US president, he did something unique, things compared to the standard visitor, like landing a helicopter in a supermarket parking lot, shutting down the city traffic, and meeting with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and President Reuven Rivlin. US President Donald Trump and his family prayed at the Western Wall Monday afternoon. So this is the latest news with the president trying to achieve peace in the Middle East. And they also remember in his speech those who were killed in the Holocaust by the Nazis. And also Netanyahu made his speech beside the President of the United States. So this is a remarkable news, and one of the first trip made by this president in his career as the new president of the United States. Now going to Venezuela, next to our country, the crisis that they are living there in this moment. Tension in Venezuela is on the rise again as the opposition and the government accuse each other of trying to stage a coup. There has been a wave of anti-government protests, and dozens of people have been killed in protest-related violence since April. If we look more in depth at the problems facing Venezuela and its president Nicolas Maduro. Why is Venezuela so divided? Venezuela is split into Chavistas, the name given by the followers of the socialist policies of the late President Hugo Chavez, and those who cannot wait to see an end to the 18 years in power of his United Socialist Party. After this socialist leader died in 2013, Nicolas Maduro was elected president on a promise to continue Mr. Chavez's policies. Chavistas praised the two men for using Venezuela's oil riches to markedly reduce inequality and for lifting many Venezuelans out of poverty. But the opposition said that since the PSUV came to power in 1999, the Socialist Party has eroded Venezuela's democratic institutions and mismanaged its economy. Chavistas in turn accused the opposition of being elitist and of exploiting poor Venezuelans to increase their own riches. They also alleged that opposition leaders are in the pay of the United States, a country with which Venezuela has had fraught relations in recent years. So Venezuela is in a difficult situation right now, trying to survive in a country where this president is not doing the things right, and the civilians and Venezuelans, they are getting out for their own country and going to other places to try to survive. They are in a very hard situation in Venezuela, and they need to resolve it and to get out of that situation as soon as possible. So thank you very much. This is the presentation. Thank you and stay tuned for the next time in our channel. So remember to be in the afternoon at 5:15. So see you and do the right thing in your life. Goodbye.